Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia. I am the Max Few Trades, and in the last part we climbed Mount Peril, which is just a name so on the nose that it almost boggles the mind, and we stopped Team Dim Sun from making Pokemon tackle the cliff a whole bunch. I can only assume that they were trying to get something inside of the mountain, but then why wouldn't they get Pokemon that are good at digging? Why make dinosaurs tackle the wall? I'm not entirely sure what the goal was. They might just be stupid. We can't rule that out. In this part, well, we were tasked to go back to our ranger base and everything, but, ain't happening. We got so many quests to do. Like, an obscene amount of quests. Say, Ranger, I was wondering if you could do something for me as a small favor. I don't seem to be given much of a choice. It's something you can do while you're on patrol. Can you drop in real quick on my dear old mom for a friendly visit? Why do I have to do that? As you can plainly see, I can't be home much, what with my bridge job. Do you really need to be standing here the entire time for that? I mean, I guess if boats need to come in, you do need to lift it, but I can't imagine the hours are that unreasonable. I think you just might not be a very good son. My dear old mom can use the company. She sure likes to chat, that's for sure. Will you do this for me? If you can give me a detailed description as to where on earth I'm supposed to go. I sure do appreciate that. You know my place is right here in Pewltown. Look for the fountain in front, right? Oh, that's all I'm getting to go off of? Okay, Okay, alright. Theoretically, this might not be so bad. I'm only going to end up breaking into a few houses that I didn't mean to, maybe. Perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. You look new. I have come from the Haruba Desert bearing sand as merchandise. But business has been terrible. There's no demand for sand. Bro, I could have told you that much. What on earth are you trying to accomplish? What? That's just silly. Alright, so fountain. Wait, fountain? I don't remember there ever being a fountain. Pule Harbor, Pewltown, the #1 port in all of Almia. What you talking about, a fountain? Okay, alright, well then we need to figure out wherever this fountain was. I'm sure I ran past it more than a fair few times during our escapades in this place, but yeah, not immediately springing to mind. In the interest of science, I'm observing the way Voltorb explodes. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't tell me what to do. If I want to blow something up, I absolutely will. End of story. Well, with the Gigaremo and everything, no one has time for my cafe. And they never ever will. Our Chingling appears to be frightened of other Pokemon. To be fair, the greater majority of Pokemon are fairly intimidating, let's not even lie. I mean, no offense, but I don't have high expectations of you Rangers. Wow, that's incredibly stupid of you. We've already done unspeakable amounts of like, incredibly high quality, like, care for everybody. What? Oh my god. You know what? Some people are just entirely unpleasable, and there's literally nothing you can do in your life in order to be able to make them see otherwise. It's a terrible tragedy, that, but it's simply the facts of reality, and you need to be able to learn to roll with it. Some people are assholes, and there's nothing you can do. Ba-da-do, ba-da-do. Okay. Let's see, this looks like a place where they might stash a fountain, right? Yeah, there's a fountain, and some old people! Our son works for the All True Corporation. Is it called that? He's a diligent boy and a hard worker. Pewltown being so peaceful, there's little call for you Rangers, is there? Do you guys not know what happened not even, like, yesterday? What the hell? Okay, cool. I mean, I guess they're extraordinarily old and forgetful or something. I don't know, but it sure is making me feel irritated. Anyway, are you an old person? I mean, you are, obviously. Have they figured out why the Pokemon behave so odd? If this old person remembers what happened, why can't those two? I want a styler. Can I have one? Not unless you go to the requisite classes, which can take anywhere from 1 month to a year. I really don't know. Time was very strange in that place. I don't know how long I actually was in there. A couple times I saw a sneaky bunch wearing black outfits. Yeah, I bet you did. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, now there's an old person. Oh my, hello! How are you? I guess I can't complain. I'm glad to see you Rangers doing patrols. It's wonderful to see someone so young as you involved in this work. I am as young as I think it realistically gets for this sort of thing. You should rest your feet a little, though. Lord knows I do hate wearing shoes. Well then, Ranger, shall I tell you a story? Okay, we got one of those, huh? Alright, I'll tell you an old folk tale of the Almia region. This old woman has the power to change the music. That's impressive. Long before, long ago, there was an old king who ruled over Almia. The king of Almia had 3 boys, each of them crowned as a prince. I mean, I don't know how they wouldn't have been. The king was a kindly one who sought and thought of only peace for his kingdom. All he desired was harmony among his people and Pokemon. Okay, sounds legit. But the three princes, being young and full of vigor, failed to restrain themselves and ran rampant. They destroyed everything, man. It was a mess. They fell into, ooh, that's a new word. A crimery? A oh boy. Okay, look, I don't know what the word is. Flashing it on screen. And fought with wild and reckless abandon. The old king, in much anguish and after great contemplation, banished the princes. Damn, just straight up disowned his kids. The eldest son, cloaked in a raiment of red. What are these? This lady be using all kinds of words I never heard. How have I played this many video games and lived this many years of life and am still learning words? He sent to a volcanic land. The second son, clad in fineries of yellow, the king sent to a desert land. Did the king really have to have a sense of irony when it came to this? Did he have to color coordinate his son's banishments? The youngest son, dressed in liveries of blue, he allowed to stay. What? With the eldest princes gone, the last child claimed the castle as his. Why did the last one get to stay? You said all of them were being rambunctious. The king, once kindly, became racked by anger, solitude, and bitter guilt. I guess the son that he let stay was terrible company? Those feelings transformed his entire being. The darkness in his heart summoned forth the darkness in the world. The darkness in the world kept pulling and pulling. That's all, though. That's all that I can recall of that ancient tale from old Almia. Thanks, that was a real wicked sweet bummer you just dumped on my head there, lady. I'm not sure what happened after because there are so many variations. Did you enjoy that tale? I'm sorry I couldn't tell you it all. Is there a particular reason why you decided to choose to tell me a story that you didn't even remember the ending of? Surely you had to have at least something rattling around in your brain that you had the full story on. I also thank you for visiting me. A kind-hearted child you are. Man, I can see why Brooke doesn't want to hang out with you. You're a bummer and a half. Dear God. Well, that's that, I suppose. Oh, damn, I don't even need to verify the fact that I did it to Brooke? I guess he's just operating on the honor system here. Okay, fair play, I suppose. What kind of bonus do I get for doing this mess? I want to know. Damn this Wi-Fi! Ooh, flying defense. Okay, yeah, no, I can definitely see that coming in handy. Whew! Soon I'll have a little bit of defense for everything. That's the dream and goal. Alrighty, so that's that. I remember running across another quest. I mean, there was one on the bridge, so I'm gonna need to go back for that one. But on my way to find this place, I found one on the other side of town, so let's go ahead and do some of that. Where have my Murkrow gone? Maybe those creepy men took them. Man, way to assure the lady, man. Good lord. Okay. Now let's just dodge and weave our way through the various critters just roaming the streets. Very strange that. What do you want? Ranger, nose pass. Gesundheit. What is it you ask? The answer is nose pass. It's nose pass above all. Nothing else will do. Deprive me of my food, but not nose pass. I can't tell you why now, but please bring me a nose pass. How extraordinarily hyper-specific. A nose pass in a hurry, are you okay with that? Honestly, I don't know. What the hell do you plan on doing to the creature? You're getting kind of weird with me here. I don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, nose pass! I mean, like, I really like Gligar and Mawile, but I like to think that I wasn't weird about it. Alright, so the thing is, nose pass, man, that's all the way back at Nabiki Beach. That's a hell of a walk, ain't it? Well, alright then. Can't really imagine anything terribly interesting is going to happen in between me getting it and coming back, so... Whew, I was right, man. That took a whole last 7 minutes to run all the way over there and grab this dude. Alright, well, I brought you your nose pass. Please don't be weird about this. It's a nose pass! It's so funny! That nose pass looks hilarious. Did I go through all of that to bring you a nose pass just so you could bully it? I love nose pass! There's no rhyme or reason to it. Thank you, Ranger. Thank you, nose pass. The nose pass looks uncomfortable! I was like sweating. Whoa. Now hold it right there. I'm sorry, what's going on? I'm a bad guy. I'll admit that. But even I don't do anything that selfish or frivolous. You owe an apology to that ranger. Also, you laugh too much. It's really rude to the nose pass. Holy crap. This villain is literally calling this dude out. It's true. That was a selfish quest. What I did wasn't fair or right to either the ranger or the nose pass. Don't do this at home, kids. Why is that a recurring thing that's being said today? Good. You know where you went wrong. I'll be off on my criminal way now. Wow. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. This quest was worth it for just that alone. That was great. Okay, well, I also get a pretty sweet bonus. I also saw 2 more quests on my way all the way there and back, so that means I know where 3 of the quests we need to do are. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, defense to dirt. That's always good, that's always good. You never know when someone's gonna throw a dirt clod in your face.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Okay, all right. So then, I mean, the first thing we'll do is head directly south. There was an old man down here that wanted something or some such. The elderly, always asking for more and more, I swear. My son and his wife, they argue and quarrel over the littlest things. They fight so much our Evie finally got fed up and walked out on us. Yeah, I can definitely see that. There was a proverb, but it loses meaning in translation, so how's this alliteration? Our Evie deemed their domestic dispute disgusting and departed our domicile. Woo! Man, you know what? I get where this Evie is coming from. I really do. However, now they bicker over Evie's running away. There's no end to this miserable sideshow. Maybe they could get divorced. I mean, that would probably solve a lot of problems for a lot of people. Will you do this as a favor for me? Can you find and fetch our missing Evie? I don't really know how comfortable I feel about dragging it back into like a domestic quarrel, but I mean, for you, I suppose I can do it. I imagine the Evie is still chill with you. So you'll find our Evie for us. I'm thankful for that. I'm not sure if this is much of a hint, but our Evie likes the sea breeze. Y'all serious right now? Well, there's only one ocean I know, and I was literally just there. Okay. So, I ran all the way to Nabiki Beach again, and as I was looking around for the Evie and not finding them, it suddenly dawned on me that I was at a port town, and the ocean was to my right the entire time, and I imagine the game had every intention of having me go there rather than running all the way back to that beach again. All right, so that one's on me. That was a stupid call on my part. I can admit as much. But hey, the good news is none of you guys had to suffer through any of that. So yeah, there you go. You get a small laugh out of it, and we can move on. Anywho, all right, okay. So the ocean breeze and all that jazz. Yeah. God damn, the jazz has made a return. I don't need that in my life. Anyway, oh well. Okay, well, we found yet another one of the quests, so that's nice. Now, please let there just be an Evie chilling around these here parts somewhere. That's a goddamn Raticate! What the heck? Oh, Lord. All right. You want some of this, Raticate? You and your little chompa-chompas? Yeah, you go ahead and chomp all you want. See where it gets you in life. Nowhere. Other than getting looped on, nerd. Okay, well, I mean, man, you are a very ornery and disagreeable Raticate. It's taking a real long time to convey friendship to your silly self. There. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I'm getting EXP from all of this, so it's not like it's all for nothing or anything. Also, I leveled up during my my expeditions towards, you know, a place I didn't even need to be at. Now, please, for the love of God, let Evie just be chill. Twins? The travel pamphlets had high praise for this as a safe and tranquil port, but I dare say it's rather off-putting, this. Our vacation's getting spoiled. Yeah, I'll bet. Where the goddamn hell is that Evie? Evie, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Hanging out up here for no reason. I see. Are you upset because I'm on a duo? Is that why you won't talk to me? All right, well, get out of here. Hello? Oh, I was meant to headbutt you. Okay, all right. Just full on crash into this creature. All right, what are you gonna do? Ooh, a nifty little tackle. That's pretty neat, that's pretty neat. All right. That was a fairly simple capture. This was an extraordinarily simple quest. I made it more complicated than it needed to be, and I have regrets. Oh well, oh well. Whoop! At least I can jump down there. Tiny little shortcuts like that truly do make the world go round, don't they? Alright, well, when we're done with this, I guess I'll head back over to the port, because, well, there was a dude who needed something there too. Slowly but surely, we're making our progress all the way through, and we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. So many people need help. Anyway, here's your ding-dang Eevee. There you are. Ah, our Eevee has returned. Thank you, thank you. You two, stop your fighting at once. You owe this ranger your thanks. Yeah. Hey, thanks. What kind of attitude is that? It's thank you very much. Oh my god, these two are insufferable. Eevee, let's go off on our own. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Christ. Some people are just not meant to be with each other. And this game is bold for being able to say it out loud, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, now, give me even more resistance. What you got for me? What you got for me, I ask? Come on. Ooh, steel defense. I can't imagine that really coming into play all that often, but okay. It's, you know, for collector's sake, I suppose. Okay, all right. Like, steel attacks. I mean, it's not like there aren't any, but I don't really know how many of those we're really gonna be going up against. But okay, all right. And then we march on forward once more. What does this person want from me? I don't know. We're gonna find out now. Hello. Ranger, am I glad to see you? Please listen to me. I mean, I don't really have a choice, do I? This morning I caught a Lumnion here, but the man fishing won't believe me. You lying so-and-so. Let me tell you, kid, I was fishing here long before you were born. And in that time, how many Lumnion have I seen? Never mind caught. That's right, none! Well, have you stopped to consider the possibility that you suck at fishing? I mean, just because you do it a lot doesn't mean you're any good at it. Why, you? Please, Ranger, can you go out to the Pule Sea by boat? Please, I need you to confirm that there really is a Lumnion here. I mean, there's a small problem with the fact that I was, you know, down there that whole time and I never ran across a Lumnion, but I guess there has to be one, huh? You will? Well, if you capture a Lumnion, its data will be recorded in your browser. That'll be proof. I see. I wonder if I could have found it earlier, or if it's only there because I started the quest. Hard to say. Is there any chance that I talk to you for a boat? Would you like to go out to Pule Sea? I sure would! That'll be my boat then. And luckily, I don't seem to have to pay for this at all, so that's pretty dope. Okay. Straight up just having this dude bum out in the middle of the ocean while I look for a very specific fish. I have absolutely no idea where exactly I'm supposed to go to find it, though. That's a little worrying. All right, off you go. Wait, how do I get back, do you think? Huh. Also, hey, they did wait for me. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I sure wasn't given any indication whatsoever as to where I would find this particular creature. And that is a bit of a hamdinger of a problem. Yes, and the tides aren't going to be playing kindly either, are they? Okay. I guess I'm gonna be underwater for a little while. Oh boy. Oh, hang on, there you are. I was just kind of chasing after this Sharpedo again just for the sake of it, but I was, oh, whoa. Yeah, no, there's definitely a Lumnion just kind of chilling around here where the Sharpedo was. I couldn't figure out literally where else I was supposed to go. Cool, and now a Staryu is invading my personal space. That is very awesome. Cool, yeah, all right, go ahead. Go ahead and shoot your mysterious orb of weird, strange starfish power. It's really not affecting much of anything. But it seems to make you feel a whole lot better about things, so that's fun. Okay, all right, now, I guess, once more, I just need to ride those currents something fierce. Yeah, there you are, okay, all right. I need to stop getting stuck on things. And I need to continue to avoid that. It kind of looked like the Lumion went in an entirely different direction than the Sharpedo. It's good to verify that that is not the case at all. All right, so now we do this, do that, some over here. There we are, I see you over there. I'm gonna get you. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you. Oh my God. Why? Oh my goodness, that's like the only actual opportunity you get is that one small little window right there, just right there. Hang on, I'm gonna still, there you are. Oh my goodness, you're a lot smaller than I thought you were. I used one on my team a very, very long time ago when I was a lad, and I always pictured you being a lot larger than this. Anyway, it's kind of weird that that one fisherman doesn't seem to think that this could be found anywhere in this ocean, considering it's like absolutely teeming with Finneons. And like, it makes sense at least one of them would evolve at some point, right? Also, that's cool and good and great. You use bubbles to make it literally impossible for me to do literally anything. That's annoying. Please don't do that. Yep, just keep on going. Okay, and here come the bubbles. Stop. And it's completely drained. It completely drained altogether. What the hell? Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not really mentally prepared for this to suck as much as it currently is. Okay. It always swims into the bubbles that it makes, making it impossible for me to do anything. All right, yeah, bubbles, cool. All right, now spin. For the love of God, spin. Okay, please don't drain all the way this time. And it drained all the way this time because it won't stop doing that. What the hell? Okay, clearly I need to do something here. I can recharge. Touch and hold to make a big bubble. No, big bubble, no. Okay, so literally none of these are going to be useful to me. That's fun. The problem really isn't the fact that it's too fast for me. It's the fact that it keeps putting itself in a situation I literally can't do anything about. If it swam away in any other direction, then maybe, but it doesn't! Holy crap, this sucks! What the hell, game? Okay, stop it. This really, oh my God, I'm gonna be here forever.
Many minutes later.
Finally! Oh my God! That was horrendous! Holy crap, that was the worst! How long did that even take? That took like almost 18 minutes! Every single time I came anywhere close to being able to get enough, it would swim into its own bubbles, and I couldn't do a loop. It was too big. Wow, I hated that. I hated that so much. Okay. All right. But it's done. We did it. It's over. Haha, hee hee, hoo hoo. Wow, I gotta be honest with you. Of all the quests I've gone up against, I really didn't think finding that fish would be the single most horrendous experience. That was like 50 Toxicroaks worth of terrible. Holy crap. Okay, well, whatever. We did it, we got it. We can slam face first into a Corsola because of course we will. All right, fine. You know what? Corsolas are shockingly chill creatures, all things considered. Although if I do run out of HP before I get out of here, I am gonna throw something. I am going to be so mad. All right, so let's just avoid getting into confrontations. We don't need any more Pokemon right now. What we need to do is get the ever-loving hell out of the ocean and never, ever look back. Not even for a fraction of a second. We don't need that anymore in our lives. No. No, thank you. We can have an aquatic adventure some other time, but not here, not now. I am out of here. Oh my God. Yeah, we're headed back to Pule Town. Yeah, that would be nice, thank you. Honestly, I'm half tempted to just say, to hell with it, and straight up take the fish out of the ocean entirely and just shake it in front of this dude's head. Like, look, I found it, here it is. Okay, but that would be extraordinarily messed up, so we're not going to do that. Okay. Deep breaths, it's all over now. We don't need to dwell on it anymore. We can move on. we can move right along. Get out of the way, various birds. I have a fish data. Thank you. Why couldn't I click on you? See, I told you there's a Lumnion. Yeah, it's the single most obnoxious thing in the ocean. Didn't I say I wasn't lying? Mister, he clammed up. Was my quest fun? No! In fact, I think I hate you. All right, okay, well, that's another one down. What kind of can I get some water resistance? Man, let me tell you, some extra water resistance would be great. Like, seriously, like even less damage to random ass bubbles. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Ah, rock. Something weak against water for some reason. Okay. That's a choice. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to save, because I never want to do that ever again. And then we are going to get our styler recharged. And then we're gonna go up to the bridge, because I don't feel like going all the way over to Vine Forest right now. That said, I suppose I should check to see if, how many quests are there left? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 left. Okay, and Cheekole Village. Someone needs to rescue a Turtwig. Okay, Cheekole Village. All of these various places are blending together. Cheekole is, yeah, that's where the family lives. Once again, that is where the family lives. That is the second time I've looked into it with that exact same rationale. But okay, that's the longest walk of all the walks, so we're gonna save that one for last. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's not be stupid. I already completely flew right over my head, forgetting to get my styler recharged. Yes, please. Yes, please. Also, I did an extraordinarily great disservice this day. Hold up. Hang on. We didn't vibe properly. You know what? It'll be good for my mental state. Vibe. Okay. All right. Clean slate. Moving on. We'll go see what this dude on the bridge wants me to do. Does he want me to smash up a box? Does he want me to find another Pokemon in a far-off area? We have no way of truly knowing until we reach our destination. All right, good sir. What you need? Ah, hello. I see you're out and about on patrol. Indeed I do be. My name's Herbert. Puh, that's unfortunate. I'm a researcher with the Ranger Union, and I'm still learning the ropes, though. Yeah, I'm still mastering the loops. Professor Hastings has assigned me to study mainly grass Pokemon. We're currently in need of an Oddish for our research. So far, I've had no luck finding one. Ah, you don't say. Ranger, would you mind bringing me one? I can probably make that work. Yeah, sure. I've heard that Oddish are often seen on Union Road. Yeah, I saw one once before. You need to tackle them. You know what, Grodel? It might at long last finally be your true time to shine. We were originally going to say goodbye during that battle against the dinosaurs, but that didn't really work out. So maybe this is it. The long-awaited proper use of your ability has come, and it has arrived in the form of saving me time having to find something else that can tackle. Like, I don't know, can you tackle? No, you electrify. Do you tackle? Because you should cut. Yeah, you cut. I don't see anything else around these here parts that can tackle. So unless something wants to show up right here, right now, what about you? Oh, no. Grodel is staying. Grodel is staying, people. Oh my god, it's getting so stupid, the fact that this turtle is still hanging out with me. All right. I mean, honestly, at this point, it really is just kind of becoming hilarious. Until the game forces my hand, this thing is staying with us. As penance for breaking my goddamn ribs. And no, I'm not over that. I'm really not. Okay. So now that we have the Apom, there should be an Oddish just chilling right by this here log cabin. Yep, there it is, digging underground. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna fly, my guy. Or my gal. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, I gotta say. The strange weed was actually an Oddish. I know, I saw it dig down, so it's weird that you think that that's different. Very strange that. Anyway, realistically, an Oddish shouldn't be too hard to capture, right? All right, yeah, did a little bit of damage, but... Okay, come on. Yeah. There you are. Still recovering from a little bit of shell shock here, but that wasn't a problem. We got a B rank. That's fine. That's good. We take those. All is right. All is well. In the grand you know, pantheon of quests that I've gone up against, this was no big deal. It was merely just a bit of a walk. I mean, I needed to catch an Oddish eventually anyway, just for the sake of getting it into my registry, you know? So, yeah. All's wells that ends wells, I suppose. Out of the way, Doduo. I mean, I guess there's something stopping me from riding the Doduo, but it's too late now. I'm already moving on. Already heading back to that there darn bridge. Okay. Ta-da! I found you, your little onion friend. Thank you! You've been a great help. This will let us move on with our studies. It'll eventually help us improve the performance of your styler, too. I fail to see how by any stretch, but okay, cool. Dun 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 dun! I don't suppose completing this quest would, you know, actually improve my styler, would it? Like in a way other than giving me a resistance. I'll still take them, but you know. What is it this time? We are getting fire defense. All right, that's fairly niche, but you know what? When it comes up, it's gonna matter. I mean, I've heard tale of a desert somewhere around in this world, and usually a game doesn't introduce that concept unless it has every intention of throwing you into a desert, and there's probably gonna be some fire there. Color me crazy, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah, okay. So that is how one would say that. Let's go ahead. Doduo, if you could just stop running in complete and total mortal terror of me. I don't know what the deal with that is, jeez. I would like to recruit you in my efforts to get back into the forest because, yeah. Go ahead and do a little scratch damage all you want. It adds up, but it's fine right now. Anyway, I need their assistance because it's the best possible way to outrun the bee drill. I was able to get by them a couple times thanks to this fellow, so yeah, let's go ahead and do ourselves some of that. All right, let's go. Heading all the way back to the forest. I mean, it's something I needed to do anyway, so yeah. I gotta get back to my home base regardless, so no big deal, no big deal. And we'll just, that time I didn't even get to, whoa, I didn't get to outrun the bee drill. They didn't even notice me that time. Well, what are the odds? All right, well, I mean, I'm still moving faster than normal, so, it's a net gain. And if I remember correctly, it should just be you right here. Hello, what's up? Grrr! Grrr! Oh, cool, I found a feral man. Oh, don't mind me, I'm not trying to warn you off. It's just my stomach growling. It's growling like that out of hunger. Yeah, that's usually why stomachs growl. Weirdo. You might not believe it from the way I look, but I'm a lover of nature. I look forward to enjoying my lunch in the dappled shade of a canopy tree. You don't say. However, today I was denied that simple pleasure. Nay, it was snatched away from me. Growl. While I took a nap, a Pokemon came and made off with my lunch. Yeah, well, maybe you should have held on to it a little harder, you ding-dong. I saw the mischievous Pokemon hightail it to the west of the forest. If I'd known about that hungry Pokemon, I would have packed a bigger lunch. Ranger, please help me. The Pokemon had two tails that ended in what I took to be hands. An Ambipom! Okay, I could easily actually see that becoming a problem. I mean, I didn't think a Lumineon was gonna be an issue, but an Apom? I mean, the fact that it's like a special Pokemon out of all things considered, yeah, that could be a problem. Okay. Well, let's just, tug at the collar a little bit and concern. Ah, there you are. So, you want to do this the easy way or the hard way, Ambipom? Let's see. All right, you can throw a couple rocks. All right. Throwing even bigger rocks. Okay. I mean, if that is ultimately what you've got going for yourself here, then this is totally manageable, actually. Okay. But what have we long since learned about growing complacent or overconfidence? Until this Ambipom is caught, let's assume the absolute worst. All right, yep, go ahead and throw your much larger rocks, making shrapnel happen. And there we go. All right, well, that created a hefty pit of anxiety deep down in my tum-tum, I don't mind telling y'all. Whew, okay, all right, that wasn't a problem. Well, then I guess we'll get rid of Doduo. It's extraordinarily impractical to have Gligar and Mawile just chilling with me for as long as possible, but still. It has ketchup smeared around its lips. That man bring a whole ass bottle of ketchup? Why you do that? It wears a look of shameful guilt. As you should, you nasty creature. All right, we're gonna go and make you apologize to this dude, even if he really probably shouldn't have done what he did. Of course an animal was gonna show up and take your food. Why on earth wouldn't it have? It'd be ridiculous otherwise. All right, so it was an Ambipom. Listen, Ambipom, next time I'll make something for you too. I wanted to know what you like and dislike. That's why I got the ranger to bring you. Ambipom, are you terribly hungry? Did the fire affect you that way? Well, I mean, if you two are gonna be pals, I mean, that's pretty dope. Oh, yes, Ranger, I can't forget about you. Thank you very much for this. No problem. And it was actually not that bad. Listen, Ambipom, would you like to share dessert with me over there? Well, there you go, I suppose. That's delightful, actually. Okay, all right. A painless one indeed. Now it's time for me to get even more benefits. What the heck you got for me around here? Let's see, bonus power-up data, gimme, gimme, gimme. What you got, what you got? Today's prize is Power Plus, hello? What kind of Power Plus we talking about here? Boost the Styler's power by 3? Damn, that's extremely worth it. Hot times. Okay, cool, cool. War Turtle! Oh my goodness. War Turtle bursting at the seams. He's raring to go. He's gonna take you down. All right. Out of the way, birds. All right, I don't want no trouble with none of y'all, all right? All right. And let's head back over to... God, why do I have such a hard time remembering that town's name of all places? Bochi Town? Bocheville? Bochi Town? Bochi Town? Maybe. Maybe. Town of Bochis? I could see it. Well, Cheekle, not Bochill or whatever. I knew that the entire time. All right, ooh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Save. There we are. Okay. Just one moment, small child. I need to make an exchange. Cricketot, you've been awesome, absolutely fantastic. However, it's only fair that we give Cranidos? I was told I gave it one syllable too many. Either way, we're bringing you. We're bringing the dinosaur with us. That's what we're gonna do. There we are. Okay. That's honestly pretty awesome, though. I mean, we got a whole ass dinosaur. That's so cool. All right, so something about a Turtwig? I got a Grodel. Maybe they can commune. Ranger, I have something to say. Yeah, I bet you do. Are you listening? Nope. So I went to Breeze Hill. There was a Turtwig at the edge of a cliff. It sure looked like it was in trouble. Breeze Hill is perfect for picnics. It's up past the beach beside Vinetown. Yeah, I've been there a few times. Go help that Turtwig. All right, sure. Okay, I asked you. Children have such a weird way of talking in this game. What's up with that? Regardless, all right. This won't be that long of a walk. Yeah, we can just go for it and see what that Turtwig needs. I am going to assist is what I'm going to do. What you got for me, huh? Give me some of your informatione. It could be hungry, it could be injured, it could be getting bullied, I don't know. Any number of things are possible, but we will prevent it all the same. And avoid getting attacked by a random cat. There you are. No cat. No, not this day. Some other time we may play, but not nay. Not nay. Hey, hey. All right. So, Turtwig, what up? Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. You are very perilously up on that cliff. What's the haps with that? Oh, whoa! Okay, it damn near just fell off. Okay, caught the dang thing, and I still need to convey my friendship loops. All right. You'd figure saving its life would have been more than enough to be able to satiate it, but okay, sure. There you are. Whoa, oh, wow, that's different. Okay, all right. There we are. There we go. Ah! Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. I was able to, you know, kind of sweep my way through that situation pretty well. Oh, I guess you're a partner Pokemon. Okay, well, like, I literally just got the dinosaur. You're gonna have to wait your turn. Also, really? It's just a straight up actual starter Pokemon. So wait, was this Turtwig just straight up hanging off the cliff that entire time? That little kid saw this little dude just hanging off the cliff and ran off and figured it would talk to somebody else about this. It could have died. Oh my God. Well, all right. Well, I know who I'm gonna call you from now on. You're Cliffhanger.
Can't hold on much longer.
It just seems like the right thing to do. The Turtwig appears to have bonded with Sumi. Yeah, saving one's life tends to does that. Well, all right then. Now I'm friends with a Turtwig. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But no, you can go hang out on the ranch for a little while. You gotta wait your turn just like everybody else. Poor Craniodos over here, you know, they've been waiting all this time. So, let me just take one quick little look-see-loo at my quest log, and that should be everything. Hot damn. Okay, very nice, very nice. Whew, okay. Now that we've gotten all of those taken care of, how about we get ourselves a Glamio, I told you we'd play some other day, not today. Anyway, let's go get ourselves some story progress done. That seems like a thing to do. As is usually the problem with an episode with a vast amount of editing, however, I've lost track about how much of it is getting cut out, so I don't know how much footage we currently are at. I have a general idea, so we'll just keep on going. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Hey everybody, I'm back. Welcome back. I'm sort of jealous that you got to stay overnight at the Ranger Union. Yeah, it was an adventure and a half, I admit as much. Hey, what took you so long? I was helping people, Barlow. It's our job. Maybe give it a shot yourself someday. Did you have trouble making your Doduo go where you wanted? No. Or did you set off on a quest or two? It was 6, I'll have you know. I'll make it a special day. You can knock off early. Today has felt like the longest day. The longest day. Good work on everything today. Thank you, Barlow. All right, time to take ourselves a bit of snooze. The next day. What happens the next day? That's what we need to find out. Come along now. Give me your info. All right, there we are. What's up, Crawford? Hey, good morning, Sumi. Barlow left earlier for Boyland. Boyland, that's a terrible name for a location. Why would anybody call, even if it's like a hot place with like, you know, I get it, like boiling water and everything, that's not what people are gonna think when they hear that. Apparently all the island's Pokemon went and disappeared. That's not even possible. It's troubling, but Barlow's on the case. I'm sure he can solve it. So for today, I'm One Day Barlow. Got that? Okay. So let's not waste any time here. Today's the Ranger School's outdoor class. Wait, am I actually going to be the one doing it? Barlow was asked to serve as the one-day teacher for that event, but he's gone off to Boyland. He sent me a voicemail though. Let Sumi do it was his message. Aren't I a little green around the gills experience-wise for that sort of thing? Also, I can only answer yes or no questions, and I'm a natural-born introvert. I can't deal with children, even if they are technically the same age as me. I've never been able to do that in real life, and you can bet your bippy I ain't gonna be able to do it in this life either. All right, well, okay. I guess that's what I'm doing today. That's interesting. Hey, that reminds me. I was the one-day teacher for the last outdoor class. Sumi, you were a student then. Now you're a teacher for a day. Oh boy, oh boy. All right then, off we go, I suppose. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't really see this going particularly well. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a mission from the boss, so, all right. At least I have some really fun anecdotes to tell them, I suppose. I guess, yeah, I haven't been doing this for very long, but oh, hello! I have a lot of stories to tell. There, spin them round and round. Are you abusing a Krogunk? That Toxicroak is what it turns into. Okay, now jump! Boing, boing! Oh, that's all kinds of messed up. Man, this machine's awesome. Make it do something more complicated. Well, all right, let's see. Fly while you're asleep. Bro, what? How's that gonna work? It's nothing like the old Giga Remo, eh? This mini Remo machine, something else. Cool, they've advanced. It's light and easy to tote around. It also has 100 Pokemon commands. How's this for our mini Remo experiment? Pretend you're a sumo wrestler using only yoga poses. Oh, yeah, hi, by the way, I'm here. A ranger! You know, you two literally set up your experiment like a few steps away from a ranger school and a ranger base, right? You're aware of how cataclysmically stupid what you're doing is. Like, I get that you guys are dim sun and everything. You know, dim, it's in the name, you're stupid, but wow. How long have you been standing there? I know, we'll turn this into an opportunity. Let's demonstrate how great the mini Remo is to the nosy ranger. It'd get on my nerves if we had to keep this a secret. That's weird. You guys are literally just tossing information away at me. I agree with what you're saying. Here, try entering this command. Attack while laughing uncontrollably. How does that sound? Oh, you poor, poor creature. I punched the wrong keys. Cancel key. Hit cancel. Hurry, come on. Chief, it's too late. We'll have to muscle our way through this. Really? Wow, okay. And there's a reason why the Krogunk couldn't have attacked of its own accord? Like why didn't it go after that? That's just weird. Anyway, this should be a lot like a Toxicroak situation, but less bad. Less bad. All right. Oh, then again, I say less bad, but I don't know. That stank cloud is a serious problem. Okay, all right. Just do what we can to try and not let the energy that we've got going for ourselves drain too fast. Oh boy, oh boy. Ah, jeez. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. That's definitely the prime opportunity, because it takes a little while to puke out the goo. There you are. Okay, hang on. We've almost got him. There we are. All right, I was hoping that would be an easier experience. Ooh, are you gonna be a partner Pokemon too, dude? I'm actually down for that. Be awesome to have a Krogunk. Those are awesome. Plus, I mean, story-wise, it's just great. Meddling Ranger. I guess I'll have another story to tell everybody at that school too. Neat. Chief, let's bail out. Bailing out sounds okay to me, but where? That way it dead ends at the school. This way it's the Ranger. Yeah, dumbass. Does that mean? That's what it means. They're gonna have to jump off the bridge. Yep. Morons. The Krogunk appears to have bonded with Sumi. It sure as all heck has. The game is giving me way too many partner Pokemon way too fast. I can't keep up with all of this. All right, well. I guess it needed to chill out for a little while anyway. All right, that works out. I was like, I kind of really want to bring the Krogunk, but I mean, this poor guy, man, he would be getting shortchanged so hard. No, okay, it's no problem. It's no problem. Now let me enter this godforsaken hellhole. Hellhole! All right, there we are. Hey, how's it going, Miss April? Oh, is that you, Sumi? You must be here instead of Barlow. Thanks for giving us your time. Tain't no thing, girl. Tain't no thing. All right, let's disappoint some children. I am ready. So what do you want me to do? Let's meet in the staff room so we can quickly go over things. Alrighty, sure. Man. Somehow it's like it's not really been all that long since I've been here, but at the same time, it feels like it's been forever since I've been here. It's kind of weird, right? Anyway, I think this was the staff room. Yeah, I remembered. Nice. Anyway, sup, old man? I've returned. Welcome back, Sumi. You graduated only a short time ago. Yeah, okay, so not that much time has passed. So you understand how the students feel. We're all looking forward to an enjoyable outdoor class. I feel like I'm gonna be a letdown once they see someone barely any older than them. This year, again, this year, again, a graduate of our school returns to pass on. Okay. So school inside this place takes a year. It's a 1-year course. There, okay. That's as close to confirmation as we're getting. The torch of the Ranger School's tradition is handed off again. It's gratifying to see. Today's outdoor class will be held in Ascension Square. If you've forgotten, I know where Ascension Square is. I haven't forgotten that much. The students have been looking forward to this for days. Well, so have I, actually. That goes for me, too, of course. Oh, by the way, you remember Mr. Kincaid, don't you? He's had to take a leave of absence for some reason. We have a new teacher in his place. His basement room has been taken over by students for their tests of courage. Am I tiring you out with the school talk? No, honestly, it's kind of nice being, caught up and everything. Well, we'll see you later in front of the pledge stone. Dang straight you will. At least I've got all manner of Pokemon to show everybody. I didn't even, plan that out in any shape, way, or form. It just kind of worked out that way. Hello, children! Oh, okay, quiet please, everyone. We've always had nothing but sunny skies for outdoor class. It's like magic. I don't think I've seen it rain a single time since I started this game. This is Sumi, a graduation of our ranger school, who is our one-day teacher. Hi, I have a dinosaur, and I also have broken ribs. That's what is known as the ranger pose. Don't you agree it's cool? You damn well better, you brats. Each ranger has a special pose to reflect his or her personality and style. Those of you hoping to become rangers should consider developing your own. I noticed you're basically taking the reins of this entire thing. Next, outdoor classes main event, the question and answer session of terror. I still don't understand what makes it so terror-y. Let the questioning begin. Did you get good grades at school? I sure as all hell didn't. You should have just said yes. Well, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is your job busy? Immensely. I have not had a moment's respite since I graduated. It must be because of all the strange incidents in the news. Yeah, mostly. Have you ever seen a real Gigaremo? I've personally blown up a multitude of them. Yeah. Wow, that's wicked. Are you in love with someone? This character? No. Me personally, I refuse to answer. I've got someone I like. Well, make sure you let them know how you feel before reality rips you apart. Have you captured more than 100 Pokemon? That's an interesting question, actually. Have I? Huh. You know what? I'm gonna say I probably have done it close enough in order to be able to lie. So sure. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, I have to be close to 100 by now. Is something bad taking place in the Almia region right now? Hella bad. I knew it. Is it true that rangers can't go home very often? It is in fact true. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to that. Oh, then I might not be cut out for this whole ranger thing. May I touch your awesome styler? Sure. I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to do it. Coward. Ranger, do you sleep in pajamas at night? Hey, okay, now you're getting personal. Oh no, we have none of that. Are we out of questions? Nobody has another question? Are we all done? Yoo-hoo, I have a question. Whoa, hello. That's not good. Children, you might want to get behind me? I mean, they're idiots, but they're still threats. Dear Ranger, why did you have to mess with us earlier? Oh, you don't have to answer that. We're just here for payback. It's okay, it's okay. I've got this, I've got this. I've dealt with them before, I can do it again. Bad guys. Everyone, please be calm. Everything will be all right. We have a ranger on our side. Getting our outfits dry wasn't easy. Who are you horrible people? I absolutely forbid you to lay a finger on my students. I absolutely forbid you to lay a hand on my students. What inspiring words for the kiddies. This lady's teacher's got some spirit, though. She can be pretty feisty. Well, then how about we whip out that new toy of ours? Oh boy. This could go poorly. I really don't want to look like an idiot in front of a bunch of kids. That's what I wanted to hear, Chief. That ranger wrecked one, but we had another one. So pop quiz, kiddies. What do you think this is? Zzz, time up. It's our latest weapon, the Mini Remo. Go, Carvine. Humiliate that rotten ranger. Oh boy. Oh, it's a multitude. There's two of them. Okay, all right. Keep it chill. We got this. What do you got? All right. They spit out some seeds. Okay, all right. That's actually not so bad. They're also sticking by each other a lot. Whoa, those were some extraordinarily docile Venus flytrap monstrosities. Hot times! Woo, we got to look cool in front of people. Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic, that's an S-rank cap. There you go. Oh, we inspiring some kids today. That's what we're doing. Nice. Yeah, get out of here with that mess. Nah, we got schooled again. This time in an actual school. Chief, let's bail again. You look like buffoons and idiots. Don't forget looking like idiots. Oh man, I am so glad that woo! There were so many different ways that could have gone. Ah, you were so cool, Ranger. Thank you kindly. Maybe I should do my pose again. Ah, nah. All right, I guess I already saw it once. Thank you so much for everything today. You represent so much to our students. You left this tiny port of learning into the great wide sea that is the world. Our students look up to you as someone who stands for their hopes and dreams. Oh, thanks for all the pressure. I totally need that. I hope you'll return to our port even bigger from your worldly experiences. I'm gonna become a Pokemon Ranger. I won't fail. I'm hoping to become a mechanic. I want to be like Elaine in Vinetown. A noble thing to aspire to be. I've helped the milkman a couple of times. That's not good enough. Work harder. We even got to see how a ranger battles criminals. Yeah, you don't get to see that every day. The students aren't likely to forget this day ever. I'd hope not. May I ask one last question, please? Is it fun being a Pokemon Ranger? You know what? It's tiring as hell, and I've made myself look like a massive idiot on more than a fair few occasions. But yes, I gotta say that it's pretty freaking fun. I knew it! Please come again. Sumi, thanks to you, our outdoor class was both fun and thrilling. Well, in my defense, I mean, you know, I wasn't really actually planning on having bad guys attack. That was, it worked out, so cool, but yeah. Sumi, I'm sure that you can overcome any challenges you face. You've convinced me of that. Thank you for being our one-day teacher. Thank you. Okay, class, dismissed. Whew, that was a day. I've only just become a teacher, but I hope to raise rangers like you. You're very, truly inspirational today. Thank you. I work very hard. Thanks for everything today. See you again. Bye, Miss April. There is one last thing. May I be allowed a question? Chairperson Irma of the Ranger Union, is she in good health? I mean, I only met her once briefly, but she seemed pretty spirited. Ah, very good. That's wonderful to hear. Oh, yes, if you would like, please do visit the school and look around. I'll bid you farewell. Later, man. Man, that really did go so much better than I thought it would. What's a Squirtle doing around here? There weren't Squirtles wandering around the premises when I was a student. Man, I want a Squirtle. Oh, well. That actually ended up being supremely fun. There was a real nail-biter moment at the end there, but we saw it through. We saw it through. Now, alright, there's still this. A level 2 crush, huh? Well, that could be for later, I think. Yes. I am allowed to go here whenever I want, though, so that's nice, at least. Get free reign of the place. It's what I only gosh darn deserve, I'll tell you now. Okay. So, with all of those quests done with, and now a neat and tidy little story mission for our troubles. Okay, you know what? Let's report back to the base and actually finish the mission. Then we'll close it out for the day. That sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. Let's head on over. Why do all of these ranger bases have leaves on top of their roofs? That's weird. I heard that Team Dim's son made a surprise guest appearance. I just got word about that from Miss April. She said you kept everyone from harm. That's super. Mission complete. You know I'm about to strike a Ollie, what the hell are you doing here? What the heck are you even on? What? Have you seen this? Your pal Keith's making a name for himself. Still? Oh my god, what's all this about? Keith breaks up team of no-goods. Dang, it's not even just calling him a generic ranger. He's actually going around by name. Fiore's Pokemon Disappear, Pokemon Hypnotizing Machine Showdown, and Fiore Temple Hideout. Holy crap. I mean, I've done some pretty cool things, but nothing on that par. I've never been to a temple or fought in like a super duper mega bad guy. That's like an administrator or something. Damn, I'm really falling behind. Do you feel like resting now? I always feel like resting, but we can do that later. You don't know what it is to be tired. Excuse you, sir! I'll have you know I am outrageously tired. Obscenely tired. That's the entire reason why this episode is ending right now. Jesus, the audacity of this man. Ugh. I hope you guys all had a super fantabulously wonderful time. I will see you after a nap. Bye-bye.